Greetings, seekers of truth and wisdom. Today we explore a profound and often misunderstood aspect of spiritual existence, the consequences of harming those known as chosen ones. This topic may seem daunting, even frightening, but it's crucial to understand the intricate workings of spiritual laws that govern our actions and their repercussions. Chosen ones are individuals who have been selected by higher powers to fulfill specific spiritual missions on Earth. They carry a unique energy signature and often face challenges that test their resolve and faith. However, their presence among us serves a greater purpose in the grand tapestry of existence. When we speak of being cursed for hurting these individuals, we're not referring to some malevolent spell or punishment inflicted by an angry deity. Instead, we're discussing the natural consequences that arise from disrupting the delicate balance of spiritual energies. These consequences manifest as a form of karmic backlash, affecting various aspects of the offender's life. In this discourse, we'll examine the nature of chosen ones, the spiritual laws that protect them, and the profound impact of our actions towards these individuals. We'll also explore ways to recognize chosen ones, understand our role in their journey, and how to align ourselves with the higher purpose they serve. Let's begin by understanding who chosen ones are and why they hold such significance in the spiritual realm. Chosen ones are souls who have volunteered or been selected to incarnate on Earth with a specific mission. This mission often involves bringing light, wisdom, or transformative energy to humanity. They may be healers, teachers, innovators, or catalysts for change. What sets chosen ones apart is not their superiority to others, but the unique frequency they carry. This frequency resonates with higher dimensions and serves as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Their presence among us acts as a tuning fork, helping to raise the collective vibration of humanity. However, this elevated frequency also makes chosen ones more sensitive to the energies around them. They often face significant challenges and may struggle with feeling different or misunderstood. These trials are not punishments but opportunities for growth and refinement of their gifts. The protection surrounding chosen ones is not a personal shield, but a function of universal law. Just as there are physical laws governing the material world, there are spiritual laws governing the unseen realms. One of these laws ensures that those who play crucial roles in the spiritual evolution of humanity are safeguarded against forces that might impede their mission. When someone intentionally harms a chosen one, whether through physical actions, emotional abuse, or attempts to stifle their spiritual growth, they're not just hurting an individual, they're interfering with a cosmic plan. This interference creates a ripple effect in the fabric of reality, which inevitably returns to the source of disruption. This return of energy is what we often perceive as a curse. It's not a punishment handed down by a vengeful force, but a natural rebalancing of energies. The universe seeks harmony, and any action that significantly disrupts this harmony will trigger a compensatory reaction. The form this reaction takes can vary widely. Some may experience a series of seemingly unrelated misfortunes. Others might find their own spiritual growth stagnating or regressing. In severe cases, individuals may feel a persistent sense of emptiness or disconnection from their higher selves. It's crucial to understand that this curse is not permanent or unbreakable. It's a call for introspection, a cosmic nudge urging us to recognize the impact of our actions and make amends. The path to lifting this energetic burden lies in sincere repentance, a genuine effort to make amends, and a commitment to personal growth and spiritual awareness. As we reflect on this, we must ask ourselves, how do our actions impact the delicate balance of energies around us? Are we contributing to the spiritual evolution of humanity, or are we unknowingly creating obstacles? The answers to these questions can guide us towards a more harmonious existence, aligned with the higher purpose we all serve. In our next segment, we'll explore how to recognize chosen ones in our lives and understand our role in supporting their mission. We'll also delve deeper into the nature of the curse and its manifestations in our daily experiences. How can we cultivate awareness to avoid unintentionally causing harm? What lessons can we learn from the challenges faced by chosen ones? As we delve deeper into this profound topic, we turn our attention to the subtle art of recognizing chosen ones in our midst. These individuals often walk among us unnoticed, their true nature hidden beneath the veil of ordinary existence. Yet for those with eyes to see and hearts to feel, their presence radiates a unique energy that sets them apart. Chosen ones often exhibit traits that may seem paradoxical. They possess a wisdom beyond their years, yet maintain a childlike wonder about the world. Their eyes may hold a depth that speaks of ancient knowledge, while their actions display a refreshing innocence. They often feel deeply, experiencing both the joys and sorrows of the world with heightened intensity. You might notice that chosen ones have an uncanny ability to say exactly what others need to hear, offering insights that seem to come from a higher source. They may be drawn to healing professions, creative pursuits, or fields that allow them to make a positive impact on the world. Despite their gifts, many chosen ones struggle with feelings of isolation or not belonging, as if they're somehow out of step with the rhythms of everyday life. Recognizing these individuals is not about putting them on a pedestal or treating them as superior beings. It's about acknowledging their unique role and understanding how we can support their mission without interfering or causing harm. Remember, hurting a chosen one doesn't always involve overt acts of cruelty. Sometimes it can be as subtle as dismissing their insights, belittling their sensitivity, or trying to force them to conform to societal norms that don't align with their higher purpose. Our role when we encounter chosen ones is to create a safe space for them to be themselves and fulfill their mission. This might mean offering understanding when they seem different or eccentric. It could involve defending them from those who might misunderstand or mistreat them. Most importantly, it means respecting their journey even when we don't fully comprehend it. But why does harming these individuals carry such severe consequences? The answer lies in the interconnected nature of all existence. Chosen ones serve as nexus points in the web of life, their energy connecting multiple dimensions and influencing the collective consciousness of humanity. When we harm them, we're not just affecting an individual, but tugging on threads that ripple out to affect the entire tapestry of reality. The curse that befalls those who hurt chosen ones is a manifestation of this disrupted harmony. It's as if the universe itself recoils from the discordant energy created by such actions. This karmic backlash isn't meant to punish, but to realign, to bring the offender back into harmony with the cosmic order. The effects of this misalignment can manifest in various ways. Some might experience a string of bad luck, opportunities slipping away, relationships faltering, or persistent health issues. Others might feel a growing sense of emptiness or purposelessness, as if they've lost connection with their own spiritual essence. In severe cases, individuals might find themselves stuck in repetitive patterns of behavior or thought, unable to progress in their personal or spiritual development. It's crucial to understand that these consequences aren't imposed by some external judge, but are the natural result of our own actions reverberating through the fabric of existence. Just as a stone thrown into a pond creates ripples that eventually return to the point of origin, our actions towards chosen ones, whether positive or negative, ultimately reflect back upon us. As we ponder these profound truths, we must ask ourselves, how can we cultivate the discernment to recognize chosen ones in our lives? What responsibility do we bear in supporting their mission? And perhaps most importantly, how can we ensure that our actions contribute to the harmony of the universe rather than disrupt it? In our next segment, we'll explore practical ways to align ourselves with a higher purpose served by chosen ones and how to make amends if we've unknowingly caused harm. We'll also delve into the transformative power of supporting these individuals and the potential for personal growth it offers. How might our lives change when we consciously choose to honor the chosen ones among us? In the intricate dance of cosmic energies, we now turn our attention to the path of healing and restoration. For those who have unknowingly or intentionally caused harm to chosen ones, this journey of redemption is not just possible, but essential for spiritual growth and universal harmony. The first step on this path is acknowledgement. We must courageously face the reality of our actions and their consequences. This requires a deep and honest self-reflection, a willingness to confront the shadows within ourselves that led to harmful behavior. It's not about self-flagellation or wallowing in guilt, but about clear-eyed recognition of our missteps. Once we've acknowledged our actions, the next step is to take responsibility. This means moving beyond mere regret to a place of active accountability. We must be willing to bear the weight of our choices and their repercussions. This responsibility extends beyond the immediate effects of our actions to encompass the broader ripples they've created in the fabric of existence. With acknowledgement and responsibility comes the opportunity for genuine remorse. This isn't about performative apologies or seeking absolution from others. It's about a profound, heartfelt sorrow that arises from a deep understanding of the harm we've caused. This remorse is transformative, acting as a catalyst for change within ourselves. The process of making amends is both simple and profoundly challenging. It begins with a sincere apology to the chosen one we've harmed, if possible. However, it doesn't end there. True amends involve a commitment to change our behavior, to align our actions with higher principles, and to actively work towards healing the damage we've caused. This might involve supporting the chosen one's mission in whatever way we can. It could mean defending them against others who might misunderstand or mistreat them. Sometimes the best amends we can make is to step back and allow the chosen one the space they need to fulfill their purpose without our interference. As we engage in this process of healing and restoration, we often find that the karmic backlash we've been experiencing begins to lift. This isn't because we've appeased some external force, but because we've realigned ourselves with the natural flow of universal energies. We've corrected the disharmony our actions created, and in doing so we've opened ourselves to the positive flow of life force once again. But this journey offers us more than just relief from negative consequences. It presents a profound opportunity for personal growth and spiritual evolution. By confronting our capacity for harm and choosing to act from a place of love and respect instead, we expand our consciousness and deepen our connection to the divine. We learn to see beyond the surface of things, to recognize the sacred in the everyday. We develop a keener sense of empathy, not just for chosen ones, but for all beings. We become more attuned to the subtle energies around us, more aware of the impact our thoughts and actions have on the world. This heightened awareness brings with it a greater sense of responsibility. We begin to understand that every interaction, every choice, carries the potential to either support or hinder the spiritual evolution of humanity. We become more intentional in our actions, more mindful of the energies we're putting out into the world. As we walk this path of redemption and growth, we may find ourselves naturally drawn to support chosen ones and their missions. This support doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. Often it's the small acts of kindness, the moments of understanding, the willingness to listen without judgment that make the biggest difference. By aligning ourselves with the higher purpose served by chosen ones, we too become agents of positive change in the world. We may not be chosen ones ourselves, but we become crucial supporting players in the grand cosmic drama of evolution and awakening. As we reflect on this transformative journey, we must ask ourselves, how can we cultivate a state of constant awareness, where we're always mindful of the potential impact of our actions? How can we extend the compassion and understanding we've developed for chosen ones to all beings? And how might our lives and the world around us change if we consistently chose to act from a place of love, respect, and spiritual alignment? As we approach the final movements of our exploration, we find ourselves at the threshold of a profound realization. The journey we've undertaken from understanding chosen ones to recognizing our impact on them, and finally to the path of redemption, is not just about avoiding a curse or making amends. It's about awakening to our true nature and our place in the grand cosmic dance. We begin to see that the concept of chosen ones is not about elevating certain individuals above others. Instead, it's a reminder of the unique role each of us plays in the unfolding of universal consciousness. While chosen ones may have more visible or impactful roles, every soul is essential to the cosmic symphony. This understanding shifts our perspective dramatically. We no longer see ourselves as separate entities, struggling against each other and the world. Instead, we recognize our interconnectedness, the way our actions and energies weave together to create the tapestry of existence. In this light, harming a chosen one or any being is ultimately harming ourselves. The curse we've explored is not a punishment, but a call to awakening. It's the universe's way of bringing our attention to the disharmony we've created, urging us to realign with our higher purpose. When we respond to this call, we don't just avoid negative consequences, we step into a new level of being, where we actively participate in the evolution of consciousness. This evolution is not just an individual journey. As we raise our vibration and align with higher principles, we create a ripple effect that touches everyone around us. We become beacons of light, inspiring others to awaken to their own divine nature. In this way, we too become catalysts for change, much like the chosen ones we've learned to recognize and respect. The practical application of these insights transforms our daily lives. We begin to approach each interaction, each decision, with a heightened sense of awareness. We ask ourselves, does this action contribute to the harmony of the whole? Does it support the growth and awakening of all beings? We become more patient with those who may not yet see the bigger picture, understanding that everyone is on their own journey of awakening. This doesn't mean we become passive or permissive in the face of harmful behavior. On the contrary, our increased awareness empowers us to stand up for what's right, to protect those who are vulnerable, and to speak truth to power. But we do so from a place of compassion and understanding, recognizing that even those who cause harm are part of the same cosmic dance, often acting out of their own pain or ignorance. As we integrate these teachings, we may find that our perception of reality itself begins to shift. The world around us seems more alive, more interconnected. We start to sense the underlying currents of energy that flow through all things. This heightened perception brings with it a deep sense of awe and gratitude for the miraculous nature of existence. We come to understand that supporting chosen ones and their missions is not a burden but a privilege. It's an opportunity to participate in something greater than ourselves, to contribute to the evolution of consciousness on a cosmic scale. This support becomes a form of spiritual practice, a way of aligning ourselves with the highest good for all beings. As we reach the end of our exploration, we're left with a profound question: if we are all interconnected, all playing crucial roles in the cosmic symphony, how do we honor the divine spark within every being we encounter? How do we live in a way that supports the highest good for all, while still honoring our own unique journey? The answer, perhaps, lies in the very teachings we've explored. By cultivating awareness, taking responsibility for our actions, making amends where necessary, and consistently choosing to act from a place of love and respect, we align ourselves with the flow of universal energy. We become conscious co-creators of reality, playing our unique notes in the grand symphony of existence. In this state of alignment, the distinction between chosen ones and others begins to blur. We recognize the sacred nature of all beings, the divine purpose inherent in every soul. And in this recognition we find true freedom from the fear of curses, freedom from the weight of past mistakes, freedom to fully embody our highest selves and contribute our unique gifts to the world. As we close this chapter of our spiritual journey, let us carry these insights forward into every aspect of our lives. Let us move through the world with grace, compassion, and a deep reverence for the interconnected web of existence. For in doing so, we not only avoid the pitfalls of harming chosen ones, we step into our own power as conscious creators, harmonizing with the cosmic dance and contributing to the evolution of all beings.